Hello, hello, welcome back for yet another episode of RV Life, What I Eat in a Week, brought to you by the Danae Collective. Hi, I'm Danae, and this is episode 31. I swear I think this is the tiniest bunny that I have seen thus far. Has to be a baby, couple weeks old. So cute. Anyway, here I am at my bestie's birthday. He got so many goodies, and if you can't tell by the video clips that you're about to see, he's obsessed with Legos. I love you so much, big guy. Have a happy birthday. So I had been poking through my fridge and realized that I had some cilantro that was starting to wilt, and I really wanted to make something out of it. So I got it in my head that I wanted to do a cilantro and yogurt sauce because I knew I had that coconut milk yogurt in my fridge as well. So for this, I think I've got like 6 or 8 cloves of garlic in there, small to medium size. I'm doing all of the remaining bunches of cilantro. I'm putting what's left of my green onion in there, and then I'm adding coconut milk yogurt. Now, I probably should have paid attention to whether or not that yogurt was sweetened or not, because no problem with the sauce. It was just sweet, and I wasn't aiming to have a sweet sauce, so I ended up adding, oh, it's vanilla. I see now. I would recommend using a plain coconut milk yogurt for this. I did not pay attention to that. I just knew I had coconut milk yogurt in my fridge. So anyway, mixed the yogurt with the cilantro, the green onion, the garlic. I added some salt and pepper in there, added olive oil in there. I'm not going to complain because the sauce was pretty good. It was just a little sweet because of the flavoring, but I ended up adding more olive oil and more pepper to it after this first blend and taste, and then I was quite happy with it. My original intention with this sauce was to make a sort of cilantro tzatziki sort of thing, but I completely forgot to reserve some of my cucumber to go into this sauce. I had pre-chopped that with some radishes, some onions, some tomatoes, and I had mixed it all together and set it aside, only to realize once I went to go make this sauce, oh yeah, I needed some of those cucumbers. But it is what it is. I think that at some point I will retry to make this sauce, obviously with a yogurt that doesn't have vanilla in it, but also, you know, with some cucumber and maybe like some lemon juice. Those were really the only things that were missing. And there I am cutting up all that cucumber that I was just complaining about. So I have cubed up some cucumber. I'm cubing up a radish. I will also split some cherry tomatoes. I'm going to add a little salt and pepper to this, mix it up and set it aside because this is going to go into my Buddha Bibimbap bowl. And I say Buddha pretty loosely because I will be adding fried eggs to the top of this bowl because I was in the mood for fried eggs. The bowl is comprised of white rice, mixed greens, sesame oil, gochujang paste. I forgot to put sesame seeds on there, even though I have sesame seeds. Don't ask me why I forgot. Didn't realize until later. I am going to be air fry baking a sweet potato. So the sweet potato will go in there. It's going to have avocado in it. What else am I forgetting? Kimchi. You'll see it. While my sweet potato starts baking, I'm going to go ahead and rinse my rice. I am going to save the rice water. This big bottle is going to be for my plants that are outside. Like my little straw baby plant, starting to come back really good. And then I'm going to save the second bit of water and put that in a spray bottle. I'm mixing the one in the spray bottle with some conditioner and some Jamaican black castor oil. That way I can use that on my hair. I would avoid keeping these bottles in the heat because they will start to ferment.
What am I to make of this new arrival? There are only two possibilities.
So my latest audiobook that I am reading is Sunrise on the Reaping. I love the Hunger Games series. So, you know I had to get into this book. I can't wait to do a couple of reviews on some of the books that I've read and listened to. But again, that'll come at some point. Who knows when. Starting with some firm tofu, I'm going to squeeze out as much of the liquid as I can possibly get out without crushing my tofu. And then once that is done, I'm going to go ahead and cube it because I'm making multiple servings of this. I'm just going to go ahead and cube everything. And then once that's done, I'm going to get my cornstarch in a bowl and season it. Now, I said earlier that I went with the curry seasoning for this because that was just what I was feeling. So I ended up doing smoked paprika, some turmeric, red pepper flakes, and umami. I did obviously curry seasoning and some garam masala. And then on top of my rainbow peppercorns, I know there's white pepper mixed into the rainbow peppercorns, but I wanted more white pepper flavor, so I did also add additional white pepper. The rice is done, so I'm just going to go ahead and add some melt vegan butter in there. Gosh, I am just covered in cornstarch, aren't I? Once my pan heats up, I'm going to add some olive oil in there and go ahead and drop my tofu cubes. I don't want to overcrowd it because you don't want them to steam, you still want them to fry. Already starting to look golden and delicious. Now that these have fried on each side, I'm going to go ahead and pull them out and let them drain on a towel. And then I'm going to go ahead and fry the second batch and do the same thing. Look at these. They're crispy, they're golden, they're delicious. They are also piping hot. My only complaint with my sweet potato is that it was so big. That's what she said. Anyway, it was a very fat, very thick sweet potato, so it didn't leave a lot of room between the opening and the basin for the air fryer. So I think because the top was so close, well, to the top of the air fryer, it kind of charred a little bit, but that smoky flavor was not that bad. Hold on, Danae. That's gonna make your tofu really soggy. Let's put that in a container instead. Much better. Okay, so now that lunch container is done, I'm gonna go ahead and pack that aside. That way I have it for my work day later. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take care of the remains of my leftovers and also construct my bibimbap bowl. since I already have all this leftover oil, I'm just gonna go ahead and crack 2 eggs in there. And then as the eggs are cooking, I'm going to slowly and gently fan some of that hot oil over the top so I can cook them evenly. Simple breakfast on a day where I really don't feel like cooking. Just a bagel with jam, some Activia yogurt, and my mud water. This is later that night. I had a salad that I threw, some croutons, some cucumber, some radish, some boiled egg, and then I made couscous. I think this was a chicken herbed couscous that I added a lot of garlic, tomato, and yellow squash to, and then this is that same salad that I duplicated for my lunch. Now here I am at the Cheesecake Factory drinking this Mai-Tai. I've got to say, highly upset with the lady that gave it to me because she left it like just foaming. It looked great on camera, but I don't like sticky hands, guys. Come on. After Cheesecake Factory, it's off to the movies to see Snow White. Actually turned out better than I thought it would be. I know it got a lot of negative hype, but it is what it is. Oops, looks like that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching yet another episode of RV Life, What I Eat in a Week, brought to you by the Danae Collective. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get notified of additional content. New episodes now release every Sunday. Come back and see us again soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye.